All right. Mono green Stompy. So this is a more aggressive slant. This isn't the food deck. This is more of a smash your opponent in the face deck. So this is kind of like got a sub theme of 1/1 counters as well. So Vorinclex, 6 mana, 6/6 trample haste. If you get a counter on something, it gets twice those counters. If your opponent gets a counter, they get half. It also turns off sagas for your opponent. So we have like the Great Henge to put counters. Swarm Shambler, Wildborn Preserver, Ooze, Hornbeetle all gets counters. Primal Might as fight cards. Then Old Growth Troll is a new card from the set. 3 mana, 4/4. Trampler, when it dies, you enchant a forest you control with add 2 mana and the option to sacrifice for 1. The land to make a 4/4 Troll Warrior. So some good redundancy late game. A couple of Kazandus, Lovestruck Beast to get the Henge, Vivien's for card advantage. We are just playing the front side of Jorn, God of Winter. But Jorn is a 3 mana 3/3. But notably when it attacks, you untap all snow permanents you control, which includes all your lands. So pretty much all our lands can untap every time Jorn attacks, which is a really kind of sweet synergy there. And then finally we're playing the Battle Mammoth. This is a 5 mana 6/5 Trampler. And then whenever a permanent you control becomes spell of target or ability, you get to draw cards. So like Shaper Sanctuary stuck on a creature. We have the Castle Garenbrigs to pump us up ahead on mana. Because we only have the 2/6 drops in this deck, we're only playing 2. But I think overall, it does seem like a sweet deck. Let's pop into some Stomp. This is definitely going to be a math is for blockers type deck. We are big, we are scary, we smash. So with this deck, we're more susceptible to like a board wipe. But if we're able to get through, smash. All we do is smash. That's a curve. Oh yeah. They gotta give us the full art ones for Modern Horizon. Fireblade Charger. It's not that great. I think we just want to go Lovestruck here. I'm going to block, and then if they target here, I'll make it a 2/2. Okay, so they're either on Warriors or just taking the 2 here. I do think I need to Primal Might this. Actually, that's not bad. So I can flash this in as a threat. Depending if they block funny. So you fight you go bye-bye, and I think we're just gonna play this out. Unless I go Hornbeetle. Yeah, let's go Hornbeetle. We'll play out Lovestruck Beast next turn. Another Aspirant. This is eventually going to get big enough that doesn't matter. Could use some lands. Opponent's holding back. Okay, so we can set up the Jorn engine. But I think we're just going Lovestruck here. Main reason is because we can't really attack in profitably here. And at least that this way that I can just outclass this. Zagrath. Okay, now they got Death Touch. Now we pod racing. Well, it would be beautiful deck if you would give me a land. Can make that get bigger. Can foretell this. Doesn't really help. Because these just die anyways. I think we're just getting a little chippy here. That synergy is actually really good. So I can take 5. That has Death Touch. Block another turn. Okay, let's go Jorn here. And play out Zagrath. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we're just taking the damage. We didn't hit lands this game. Synergy. So free spell there. I needed another land. Can't really do anything if we don't hit lands. Do you have a removal? Cleave with a Death Touch. A little too much. Well, if we ever drew our 4th land, we could have potentially done something, but if you don't draw lands... But that was a kind of a demo of the Jorn interaction where we got to play 2 spells out for the turn. Let me just double check my land count here because I built a lot of these. 19, 22, 24. I might want another land. Our curve's pretty high. It picked up... Okay, hopefully it picked the right one. Cool deck by the opponent. Nice little aggressive shell. That might have been Delmo. I saw his list look like that. We didn't really have an out there. We needed Primal Might, but I didn't have anything big enough at that point. Attacking at least puts them at odds. If we were just sitting back blocking, we weren't going to do much. San Marie. I think I'm going to mulligan this hand. It doesn't really do much. Kind of sounds better. I'm going to put back 1 Lovestruck Beast. I like the Jorn interaction here. We can get ahead on lands. See if we can hit our 3rd line this game. Probably go Lovestruck, make this a 2/2. I'm excited to miss our next line drop. 2. Oh, it doesn't pick up any of our other lines. So they can attack in. I can block, make this a 2/2. If they go rally here. Okay, so they're on black-white clerics. Speaker number 2. Okay. Free stocks. No attacks here. That's a interesting one. They don't respect the Jorn. We are going to make the opponent regret that. So I could Primal Might on one of these. It doesn't do too much. If they want to triple block my Jorn, they can. But again, it doesn't do too much. I can fight this turn, but don't really want to do that. Free mana. Fortunately, we weren't able to kind of combo through. Again, if they want to triple block, I am more than happy. That was after they had a chance to just kill it. Whatever they play out now is getting Primal Mighted. And then we're smashing them for a bunch. So righteous. So 4. What do you think, opponent? That's fine. Their life total's not really at a point where this matters now. Even if they kill one of these. Yeah, we go in Hornbeetles. Them beats. Wrath of God. Doomscar. Yeah, they definitely played that wrong. They should have Heartless Act Jorn. Flying, lifelink, hexproof, sacrifice a creature, boast. I think they're dead anyways. This is this card sucks. The fact is, like, a 3/4 would be better. Hexproof from Planeswalkers. There's like no Planeswalkers that really target. Ooh, it can't be bounced by Ashiok. Just doing M stamp things. No, but just play Rankle. Like, what's the point of that card? Like, I'd rather play the fake Nighthawk Vampire Nighthawk. The Rogue Vampire X3. At least that does stuff. Oh shit, Mythic Matt. This is a keep. Mythic Mac, good friend of mine. Given that, you want to kill it, Matt. You want to kill it. So we're going to go Jorn, so then I can untap mana shenanigans. So Frost. Much Frostbite. This needs 3 to untap. Solemn. So Matt's on some ramp nonsense. Okay, so I can tap 4 mana. Play. Okay, we are gonna do some stupid shit. I'm telling you, this card's broken. That's turn 4. Turn 4, we've played out a whole bunch of mana. One, two, three, four, five, six. Cool ramp, Matt. No! So, like, do I straight play into Ugin here? Nah. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. So he can get Ugin next turn, but he's just dead to the board, so just play that out. Faceless Havens. This card straight up carried the entire deck. Show me Ugin. Okay, he buys himself a turn. You get 1 turn, Matt. Lotus Cove. Okay, you have 2 turns, Matt. Creatures, you get Death Touch until end of turn. Can attack for 4, but he probably just double blocks at this point. I guess I could play this out in case we draw Vorinclex. No, he drew his Vorinclex. Damn it. So we're not blocking here. Ooze is kind of shit here. Ooze can't get counters. Need like Vivien. Probably should have just attacked in that turn. No! Don't blow up my lands. Well, that kind of sucked. He went bigger than us. We had a good start. I probably shouldn't have committed that much. I wasn't anticipating that snow sweeper. Alright, one more with this deck. I like the general concept. Like, you gotta play into that. Like, we're not gonna beat an Ugin, and we're not gonna... Well, we could have bet an Ugin, but... couldn't beat that board wipe. We would have bet the Ugin. So we're going to do this last game. Then I'm going to go on a quick dinner break. Okay, we can Vorinclex and put a bunch of counters on this. I'm going to see. If we don't hit a land, I'm going to play this tapped. Yeah, like a lot of the fun comes like probably like half an hour to an hour. I'll let you know when I come back on. Oh shit. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Thanks for letting me know, Titans. Okay, so they got the Death Touch going on, which I'm not a huge fan of. So I think we're taking a poison counter this turn. Could someone just make a comment there? I just want to see what it looks like. Perfect. Looks good now. So I need to kill this, but we're going to lose whatever we play out. So I think what we're doing is just... like no value here. Feels sag. I think we offer this trade. I could get the Henge technically, so maybe I should hold back, but they get card draw. Shuttle. Cool. No counter for you. I don't want to attack in here. Shit. That's not fun. I think we do this. Yeah, they kind of got us this time. Gonna split these up. Makes it a little bit more effective here. kind of out of juice. Kind of stuck here. I think we're going to do this. Not give him the draw. So we have a lot to activate here. I think we're just throwing the block in here. If they want to attack, start pumping up the team. That's an interesting inclusion. I should have pumped the mana. Could have done one more activation. So we can attack in this turn. Henge is very nice. Makes future activations a lot better. We can make this Swarm Shambler one bigger this turn. Why do they always draw this right as I play out Henge? Just eat away. They've shown escape cards, so we'll take away stuff from their graveyard. Okay, so they're keeping that back this turn. I think we hold on to this forest. Just make this big enough to start pressuring them. Vorinclex. Shit, this will get trample. Oh, they actually can't attack in with Vorinclex. Which is kind of cool. This can't get any more counters, so it's not as good. Just hold the land. We're getting nothing out of this line, so... So we're going to take this damage this turn. The Great Henge. See what they come out with. Second Vorinclex. Okay, I think at this point we try it. So this ooze is being like a brick wall. We can eat the stuff in their graveyard. It'll at least gain us life. I do need a Primal Might to get rid of this stupid thing. Or even just get rid of that. I will take that. So we're probably just taking the 8 this turn. Come on. Their stuff gets Death Touch next turn. Primal Might. One time, Primal Might. So they get 2 Sagas for the price of 1. It's an easy double block. Get some counters on this. The trample Death Touch is what's going to be a problem. Okay, that's good. So they can't get the Saga here for the Death Touch. And we can't get poison counters. The Henge is also shut off here. So we're just going to make this big enough now. Vivien's a card. But you can't activate it. Or it just doesn't get counters. Okay, so it doesn't get counters. Interesting. We're learning interactions. Got Primal Might? Okay, that's a card. You don't get counters, you just gain life. And we'll just pass the turn here. I want to get it where I can get this big enough that either it trades with the Ooze. This can also just attack in. I do think we want to take the Vivien off. It's just making blockers and gives them card advantage. I think it was really loose that they attacked with their Vorinclex. They could have done quite a bit with it. So I think here we're doing this. Fine. Their Ooze is still pretty big. I probably should have kept that back, but I forced some blocks out of them. I need to basically just try to find Primal Might. It's like one of the few. We have 3 left in the deck, 8%. Vivien or Henge also does a lot for us. They could kind of pop off as soon as they draw some stuff. Okay, now we're in trouble. Yeah, we're not here. They're gonna get too much value going. Just gonna draw it. Alrighty, so we're gonna wrap that up. I think this one was okay. It suffers from the problems like you're not getting that card advantage out of it. Where elves, we had a lot more advantage, not having hard removal. Like, you're probably better off going Golgari. Running into Death Touch is a bit annoying, because no matter how big you are, you just die to their small things. But, like, unless you have Henge going, or Vivien, you're not really getting any card advantage. The Jorn interaction was really sweet, but we saw even in that game where we were popping off one board wipe, and you're basically out of the game. So I'll give this one, like, a Small yes, maybe. We'll give it a maybe.